Okay, August 75, Wine of the Month Club.
I didn't look it up.
Gotcha.
What is it?
Well, that
August
first wine was
75.
actually very interesting. It was the Monterey Vineyard Gamay Beaujolais.
Wow.
1974 vintage, the first vintage that they came out. I remember your dad and I went to a tasting, big deal tasting. I mean, Beverly Hills Hotel, yada yada. This was a conglomerate, a huge winery. I mean, somebody put a lot of money in this place, and of course they went out of business eventually. But Dick Peterson was a winemaker, and what's his name, Gerald Asher.
I remember the brand.
Gerald,
They're still around?
Oh no. It's been so many things. It's Corbett Canyon now, and they're just doing private labels. I mean, but. And the wine was really good, and then the white was some Italian Frascati.
So it must have been. Wait, why would? Okay, that's funny. A Beaujolais Nouveau.
No. It wasn't
just a
Beaujolais. It was
Beaujolais.
Gamay Beaujolais.
Gamay
That's
Beaujolais.
the term they used
So it
back
wasn't
then,
a
which
women.
they don't use anymore.
Yeah, right.
You know, and for good reason.
Well, Monterey made good. I featured a couple of Monterey wines when we were there. Wasn't Danny Mantle the guy who was in charge of that for a while? Oh, no, it was Fetzer.
Dan Menzel was Fetzer.
That was
yeah.
Fetzer,
Yeah.
yeah.
But, anyway, so
Well, that's good stuff. It's great. It's just as much as good stuff as having you here, Ed. And
that's the best.
actually, Ed just brought me a wonderful Zin from Lodi. That's really good. I hope we can find a way to get that.
I hope so too, because you know Lodi, the prices from Lodi wines are still reasonable. And the wines are damn
they're
good.
really-
They are really, really good.
Now, did you watch my my video with John Sally, the NBA star?
No, I read about it in your newsletter, but I'm not getting the emails anymore. So we got to talk to somebody about that. That's what I said.
Very interesting, but while we're pouring here,
We're not pouring
He's a 8-year vegan. 8-year
Oh yeah,
vegan.
I read the art. I read
so
your
any
write-up on
vegan
it.
wine. Now I respect the fact, but wait a minute. Really, there's nothing in the vineyard that would constitute animal products, right? They don't
Fertilizer?
but do they use regular cow fertilizer? No, they don't. I don't think they do. Have you ever seen that? I've never seen them put fertilizer in the vineyard.
Well, they use. It may be organic, but I mean, that could be organic. I don't know, but that's not actually. It's not really in the wine.
Right. So,
part of the growing
when
of
it
the
comes to finding wine, you have egg whites, but there's clay, right? And there's another shellfish-based finding agent. But you don't. Any wine that doesn't use.
Well, there's also bull's blood.
Oh, there is, right?
Yeah, we don't do that.
Nobody
in this
uses that
country.
here,
Not here, but.
So a lot of wines could be vegan and not even represent that, right?
Well, but then what is vegan? I mean, they use egg whites,
That would be. They would not.
but the egg whites are not in the wine.
No, but they go through the wine.
They go through the wine, Well, I mean, the guy could touch your carrot that, 2 days ago, slaughtered a chicken. I don't know.
I've been tasting this wine for a long time. This is the Round Hill Merlot, 2012, I think. And I've been tasting this wine for the same vintage for about a year. And it has evolved. The reason I bought it is it has changed in the bottle.
Well, Round Hill, though, come on, they've
They're
been
great- they're
around
great
a
makers.
long time, and it's amazing.
Round Hill's been around?
and around. It's amazing. You don't really see more Round Hill wines because they're really good. I mean, they're made by Rutherford Ranch, and and those guys just been cranking out really good wines like our buddy over at Arroyo Seco.
This is just, this has got so much depth to it, and it's got a wonderful spicy component
Yeah.
that I really like.
I mean, this is a big deal Cabernet. It's $15.99 on the shelf, and the reorder price is $7.99.
But if it was Cabernet, that'd be really good, but it's
That's
not.
Merlot, rather, yeah.
But it has the ass. Actually, it's got the backbone of Cabernet. You're right. See, that's a
Well, I think
Freudian slip.
there's probably some Cabernet in there.
It's a
but
Massiana slip.
Regardless, yes. And my slip is showing.
Thank you. No. I like that one. That's a 95 for me. I think the value is really good.
I think so, too.
I think so, too.
I think so, 3. Okay, I mean, what do you want me to say?
You're gonna agree with me? You don't agree with me. Don't ever agree with me, Ed.
Well, that's probably true, and for good reason. Maybe you should take that to heart.
Can I paint your hair? I thought this was silly string, but it's hairspray. It's orange.
Thank you. I just got a new champagne and a new conditioner because I had flyaway hair.
How about a shampoo?
Why would I use that?
You said champagne.
Oh, well, I'd rather use champagne. If you want to know the truth, I think it'll lather up better.
This is our old friends from Winebridge Imports. These Chilean guys. They're
It's like the
Argentinian.
third or fourth time you've done this one.
I know, and I just keep it. Every vintage it gets better and better. And hey, my job is to bring them good wines. I'm even contemplating.
Uh-oh.
It's never happened in
You heard it here
40-something
first.
years. I'm never even contemplating.
Yeah.
repeating a particular wine because Opolo came back to us with that 2010 Merlot.
You mean, the exact same wine?
Yeah.
Oh, well, why not?
I don't know because it's so good and people loved it and they probably love having it again. We were visiting the winery. We went wine tasting in Paso to find some wines, and the guy says, "Hey, listen, I know that you featured this, but what do you think? Bring it back out." And he brought it, and it was really good.
What about the Tempranillo? Can we get the Tempranillo back?
No,
Holy mackerel, was that a great bottle of wine. Anyway, 2 copas means, 2 glasses, really. A copa is glass.
Verre.
And
French, verre.
And this is
Verre.
really good.
I got to get that French R. There's no R sound in French. It's
Yeah, it's almost Hebrew. Anyway,
this is so subtle. I like this.
it's a really terrific bottle of Sauvignon Blanc. But it's almost maddening when you taste so many good Sauvignon Blancs from Chile now. I mean, there's
Yeah,
so
really
many good ones. It's like, come on, you guys, can't you just screw up once in a while? Like we do?
There is a lot of wine out there right now. We are getting so many things, and there's people bucking for our business, and so we're very fortunate to be able to select the things that the creams of the crop.
Well, $6.99 for the reorder price. I'm doing a 95 on this. I just love this wine.
95.96. 95.96. 95.96.
And now for something completely different.
Oh, this is so good.
This wine absolutely, totally blew me away.
Yeah, this is
I could not believe this wine. As a matter of fact, I think I wrote that in the newsletter, and I got it right. It's from Argentina.
Yes.
That if no one would blink if this was in the limited series, okay? Not even you wouldn't even blink. All right.
The nose and the.
I mean, it's so
so
intense. It's got that classic Malbec smell that's kind of animally and earthy, and yet really good fruit.
This has got life in it for sure, and I'm thinking this is probably gonna hang in the bottle for a long time.
This has got years ahead of it.
It's gonna get very Bordeaux-like.
They always do. And it's 2013, so now it's
Bordeaux.
It's more than 2 years old, but still, I mean, it needs some age.
Yeah, a little more of that, folks. You know what I'm saying? There you go.
Boy, it's opening up as we're swirling, and it needs time. I mean, this is a big wine. $19.99 on the shelf, which is a great price. $7.99. The reorder price is like ridiculous, absolutely insane.
I just tasted something completely different there than the first time. It's got that wonderful, deep, dark fruit character. Mm-hmm. This is violet hues on the color.
Violet? No,
yeah, it doesn't have
pretty dark, man. I mean,
But that backbone is amazing.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, look at the legs on this guy, girl, whatever.
That's a 96 for me, folks.
Yeah, I'm afraid so. I'll do a 97 just to not agree with you again, because I really like not agreeing with you again.
All right, this next one is a fun white.
A fun one.
Because it's Chardonnay. It's from Italy, and it's from Spain.
Spain.
But it has that. The reason I bought it and I liked it. There's that old world white character from some of the table wines from Italy, the table wines from that part of Europe, that you just, when you go to the restaurant, you expect this sort of old world character, and this is loaded with it. And the fact that Chardonnay is kind of unusual because it's...
Well, especially from this area in La Mancha, which they say, and I wrote that, I couldn't find anything to disprove it. They say they are the largest wine producing area in the world.
Yeah, I've heard that.
But I mean, what does that take in? I mean,
I don't know.
I mean, there's a Central Valley. Well, Central Valley in California is big, but it's probably not as big as maybe the Languedoc in France. I don't know. And where do the boundaries end? I mean, Sicily makes a lot of wine.
What I was getting at, this could be any French, this could be any Spanish varietal or any Italian varietal because it's just got that oil. It doesn't reek of Chardonnay. It's just a nice, simple, Trattoria style white wine with that wonderful old world. So I'm not going to say mustiness. I'm going to say just
No, I wouldn't say it's musty. As a matter of fact, I'd say it's a little new worldish from the standpoint that it's a little bright. It's got really nice crisp acidity, which of course you're going to expect. But what it doesn't have that a lot of these wines have, especially in its price range, is it's not oxidized.
Yeah, that's right.
It's really fresh.
Yeah,
that's the key.
You're right.
That's a problem. I mean, hell, $6.99. Come on, that's a really great price for this wine. The only thing is, it doesn't taste anything like Chardonnay.
Right. It doesn't have Chardonnay in it.
But you know, it's
but you wouldn't. But would you expect it to taste like Chardonnay from where it's at? No, because they don't grow Chardonnay there.
well, I know, but you know, to be able to completely mask the varietal character is kind of interesting. I mean, actually, if you'd have said this is Verdeo or Grenache Blanc or Vidura,
Yeah, Vidura, one of those
you know,
Spanish
I mean,
grapes.
it's like one of
That's
those
what I was
Spanish
thinking.
grapes. Oh yeah, but it just best be Viuda I ever tasted. 'Cause
Yeah,
I don't even
that's
like
exactly
that
what I was. When I tasted it, I go, wait a minute, it's not Chardonnay, but you know what? It's so indicative of what where it's coming from.
This is getting scary now because we're just agreeing too much. They're
Nah,
not going to
that
listen to
sucks.
us anymore if we keep on agreeing.
I
okay?
think it sucks, Ed.
Okay, well, I really like it. So there you have it. I'm giving it a 95.
I'll give it a 94.
And that
Just
is our
simple.
show for today for August 2015.
August.
August. August.
Cheers, folks.